Hello, I'm American poet and author Thomas W. Case, and I'll be doing a reading from my latest book, Sleep Always Calls. It's available on Amazon.com. The glare's getting it. Also, I'll be reading from my books, Seedy Town Blues Collected Poems. That's on Amazon.com as well. And it's just a hop, skip, and a jump to the madhouse. They are all on Amazon. Got a couple quick announcements. July 19th, at from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. I'll be at the North Iowa Fairgrounds in the Olsen building, part of the Storytelling Festival and Author Fair, and I'll be doing a book signing. July 24th at 2 p.m. I'll be at the Mason City Public Library doing a reading for my latest book, Sleep Always Calls. I'll have plenty of books on hand to sign, and I'll do a few poems for you here. This one's called Damn the Crowd. Peel back the layers until the raw nerve is exposed. Dress it up, make it pretty or sad so the crowd admires it. But what if they don't? Is there something wrong with you, your art, your creation? No, you're an artist. It's in your DNA. You must create, just as you must breathe or pee. Pain isn't glamorous, but it might be part of the process. Suffering doesn't necessarily produce good art. It may, though. And so might a nice, easy, beautiful life with lots of money and sex and a strong spiritual sense about you. Damn the crowd. Just like to say I've been sober 2.5 years and life's never been better. I've actually taken up golf and gotten fairly decent. Can play a respectable game, so that's always nice. This one's called The Madness of the Magic Time. A canary flew in my window and sat at my desk with me. I said, "Who are you?" It said, "Who are you?" I replied, "I'm a bass poet that's been dropped on his head by life a few times. Eyes like a kicked dog and a beard that doesn't grow straight." It chirped like a Bach concerto and said, "Ah, yes. We're all just dead birds at the bottom of a cage. Tiny lice crawling to our eyes, no song, no light." I said, "You're a strange little fellow." And we sat there, like that, waiting for 6 a.m. so I could make a beer run. That's from the old days. This one's called The Smallest Little Things. My senior English literature class was the best. We all loved it. All the boys, anyway. Mrs. Westervelt gave us hard-ons daily. She sat on the desk. In her tight, white pants, her copper-colored skin made the white even brighter. She had a short, bobbed haircut with blonde streaks. The sweaters were always tight, and her small breasts looked to me like they wanted to come out and play. She taught Shakespeare and Whitman with enthusiasm. My body felt electric, and my crotch sang ballads to her in my dreams. She gave us an assignment to write a story about a dog, a grandma, and a boy named Troy. I went hard at it. Images and metaphors came easily. I worked in symbolism and tragic character flaws. There was even a comedic twist. The story was based loosely on my silly teenage life, and she got that. I read it out loud to the class, and they loved it. She lay on her desk and laughed during the funny parts. Her legs were slightly spread, and there was the smallest little wet spot on her crotch. It is strange how the smallest little things can change your life. Thank you, Mrs. Westervelt. Thank you. This one's called Just Asking. Why does the motivation of the stupid and cruel weigh so heavily on the backs of simple people just trying to live with a semblance of serenity? There's Bukowski in the litter box. This one's called Wolfie. Mozart makes me feel like I'm soaring through cotton candy clouds of pure joy. If joy were fluffy and white and soothed every ache in my body and mind. Wolfie is far better than booze and heroin. As I lie here, getting older and closer to death, I feel so young and alive. I think I could climb a tree. And the books, again, I just want to reiterate. Sleep Always Calls is available on Amazon.com, as well as Seedy Town Blues, and It's Just a Hop, Skip, and a Jump to the Madhouse. I'm also doing some readings in September. Got a lot coming up in the next couple of months. The Clear Lake Public Library, I'll be reading that in September. And there's another one somewhere. I'll update it next month to let you know. And I'll read from It's Just a Hop, Skip, and a Jump to the Madhouse. Let's see here. How about Jazz in Hell? Chest in the afternoon sun. Jazz floats over the silky couch. Backs ache while hearts break. Bishop takes night and France falls again. The masks are all broken under the cerulean blue skies, while she eats berries and smiles in her pink polka dot dress. The pawns are all smug and Queenie's on the rag. Italy surrenders, and from the grave, Charlie Parker still hammers home those soft amber notes. I can smell her heat, and I think they play jazz in hell. And one more. How about Strange Days? It's strange on days like this, December 30th, 2024. The temperature reached 60 degrees today. An ice fisherman died on the lake. It's strange on days like this when winter plays a charade. I open the windows and let the breeze in. My cats run around the house and think it's spring. They wag their tails and watch the squirrels hide nuts. And on strange days like this, I look around my room at the pictures on the wall. Hemingway, Van Gogh, Picasso. And I wonder if they ever thought that they would die someday. I think about it. It's hard to envision. I'm so alive. When I sit in the hot jacuzzi and watch the bubbles and steam, I water the plants, exercise, and take vitamins. I will be gone one day. The rivers will still flow, and wind and the clouds will float slowly by, and chocolate will still taste so sweet. I wonder if Vincent, Pablo, or Ernie ever thought about the strange tricks the seasons play on us. I'm Thomas W. Case, American poet and author. You can check me out on Instagram also. I have a Facebook page, a Threads page, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you like what you're hearing. Thank you.